with the international break out the way, an Albion side still unbeaten at home look to take the sting out of a Bees team level on points with the Seagulls in the league table. Delightful ball to Mintze. It's the sort of situation he loves to find himself in. Yankuba Mintze twisting this way then that, back heel to Weefer, and saved by Kelleher. Well, the angle always against Mats Weefer, but he put his boot through it and thundered one in the direction of Kelleher, who drops to his left to keep it out. The back heel to tee up Weefer and caught every bit of that ball, but Kelleher well placed to deny him. Fabian Herzler relaxed thus far, but muttering something to those down below. Long from Kelleher, Ouattara, been lively, as is this man, Thiago. Back heeled to Ouattara, it's wonderful football, and the challenge is made, and the penalty is given. There was only going to be one outcome, it seems, when Baleba slid in. Ouattara certainly got there first. Baleba tried to pull out, but on this slick surface, Baleba was surely already committed to the challenge. There is contact. You imagine Thiago will be the favourite to take. Igor Thiago paces out his run-up. Thiago for Brentford, 1-0 to the Bees. Little doubt about it. 4 for 4 from the penalty spot in his Brentford career. And the Premier League's second top scorer has 7 in his last 7 games. Rolled into the bottom left for Bruggen, had already dove down to the bottom right and coolly converted to make it Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Brentford 1. Jorginho weaving in field, on goes Jorginho, Welbeck's on it, can he shoot from here? Danny Welbeck. Nyari having a word with Chris Kavanagh. Jorginho unhappy about something as he managed to dance into the penalty area. Was there a lazy trip or leg? Not enough in that for me. Yarmolenko making the challenge. De Kuyper back on it. Jorginho, De Kuyper. Lovely pass through to Mats Weefer, Mintze and Danny Welbeck. It had to be. Danny Welbeck has steered it over the top. Exactly who you'd want that chance to land at the feet of. Weefer unselfishly helped it in field. It bounced off Mintze and down to Danny Welbeck, who had all of the goal to aim at and got underneath it. The form he is in, you would have put your house on the net bulging, but Brighton and Hove Albion are left searching for an equaliser again. Still Albion 0, Brentford 1. Weefer misplaced. Thiago, marvellous ball, and Brentford are on the charge with Damsgaard. Chops back onto that right foot. Schade joining in. Kevin Schade, Ouattara, and cleared away by Van Hecke. Another fantastic one into Damsgaard, waited for the support of Schade. And the drilled delivery from the left-hand side of the penalty area, cut out by a good Diego Gomez intervention. De Kuyper. Mintze in the penalty area. Can he draw contact from Yarmolenko? Scoops goalwards. And Kelleher alert and alive at the near post to see it over the top. Didn't seem to be a great deal on for Yankuba Mintze when he picked that up. Weaved past one challenge. Worked a tight angle to shoot, but shot nonetheless. And Kelleher managed to meet it with his strong wrists. It looked like it may have just been creeping under that crossbar. how the Albion could do with a couple of those players back. Solly March, Karen Mitoma, wing wizards. Dunk. Minteh. Past Aya. Crossed in towards Danny Welbeck! There's the leveller! And Danny Welbeck atones for the miss earlier in the half. Spectacular ball by Yankuba Minteh. And a run timed to perfection by the evergreen Danny Welbeck. 7 in his last 7 in the Premier League. And it's those instincts, those unteachable characteristics, which has led him to those last 7 Premier League goals. The North Stand are ups as Welbeck slides home. Don't you dare give him 2 chances to score. Still work to do. Brentford throw. And Coyote standing over it. In towards Collins, down to Damsgaard, Sharda, Damsgaard. Kadioglu's pinched it, and the Albion are on the charge. Kadioglu, options left and right. Still going, Ferdi Kadioglu. Wide of the mark. Still 15 minutes to play. What do we have in store? Aya. Scooped into Sharda, it's a brilliant ball. Sharda helps it through to Thiago. Space for Thiago. Closed down by Van Hecker. It won't open up for him. Coyote through the crowds. And Verbruggen had to meet it. Well, Igor Thiago was waiting and waiting for the gap to poke that through, and the Albion incredibly grateful that it never appeared. Hinshelwood, good first touch. Fired wide, Minteh running onto it. No one really in the penalty area. Jorginho not in a hurry to join in. Now Yankuba Minteh driving forward, one-on-one. Minteh blocked well, hit on the follow-up! And in! The Albion have turned it on its head. And Jack Hinshelwood against the club. He scored his first Seagulls goal against... has lashed one home, ran onto it, it hit it into the ground, and Kelleher never had a clear sight of it. And Hinshelwood's half volley from the edge bounces beautifully into the bottom corner to make it Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Brentford 1. Hinshelwood's late heroics. Might be enough for the Seagulls. On watches Andrews. Is there enough time for his side to respond? Thiago chested down, Janelt. Veltman slides in. He's gone chasing after the ball, Joel Veltman, ill-advised. Keane Lewis Potter crossing one in towards Sharda, who's gone down. He looks to the referee, and the referee, Chris Kavanagh, says penalty. Stoppage time drama at the Amex. De Kuyper and Lewis Dunk were there. De Kuyper's arm comes out. There is contact. Albion will debate how much. You imagine certainly Maxime De Kuyper will. But Chris Kavanagh has pointed to the spot. There is another twist. Thiago for a second time. Saved by Bart Verbruggen. He went the right way and kept it out to potentially salvage all 3 points for the Albion. Thiago went again toward the bottom left, Verbruggen's right, and Verbruggen just had to take one solitary step and dive into it. Not a good spot kick, but credit for Verbruggen for holding his nerve. And there goes the full-time whistle. A second half to savour. The Albion battle back to beat Brentford on home soil. And the fortress of the Amex holds firm again. It's 10 unbeaten in the Premier League here for the Albion. It finishes Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Brentford 1.